seen my late live stream yesterday where I was doing kind of a talking thing or a video thing, but I was doing a thing where I was facing the Tree of Mikola boss over and over and over again. I did get past its first health bar. I found out since then that it has 4 health bars, and I don't look forward to doing that right now. I got to the second health bar. The second health bar seemed pretty weak, but she is doing Scarlet Rot damage from the second health bar on, so I really don't feel like doing that right this second anyway. What I'm going to try in this live stream is I'm going to take the Rotten Crystal Sword, which has a 40 to 50% Scarlet Rot buildup. I'm going to also have my Mimic Tier use the Scarlet Rot Crystal Sword, and we're going to hopefully inflict the Fire Giant with Scarlet Rot if I'm able to. Or at least that's the plan. We'll see how that goes. I'm hoping that it'll turn out well. I'm not sure absolutely that it will. But this is my first attempt at it. This is what other people recommended when I kinda asked about it. Because there is a community for this game. Also, they recommended the second phase to still attack this ankle spot even if you're in the other area. So it is being inflicted with Scarlet Rot damage. Good, good, good. That is what I wanted. Okay, so the Scarlet Rot damage is important just due to the fact that it does constantly do damage no matter if I'm standing right next to it or not. And the second phase is extra tanky with it being surrounded in fire and everything. Oh, I need to roll, keep rolling. But that is, I get stuck there, sometimes it's very instant death if you get stuck in those fire spots. This should be about halfway. There we go. Okay, so if you haven't seen this cutscene, pretty much it rips off its own leg, and the part where there's a mouth and a nose in its stomach area becomes a giant eyeball. Yeah. So that's a whole thing. So during this season, I'm going to want to try to stay out of the fire for the most part and get in there doing some Scarlet Rot if I can. We have the Mimic Tier to try and help us. People suggest that I'm going to try and do it this way to attack its heel instead of its body right now. The thing about fire asteroids is they go through the giant. They don't actually touch him. So if I get lucky, I can maybe inflict Scarlet Rot, but it is going to be a little difficult. I do just want to use the Scarlet Rot to whittle down the color. I'm hoping it'll work, there's no guarantee. So I don't want to lock on because the lock on will directly connect to its hands, and its hands are always doing whatever that just was. I missed. That's fine. So it rolled up a rock. I'm gonna attack its head right here. I didn't get enough attacks there to deal Scarlet Rot damage. Fun. I managed to avoid that though. Somehow. It fell down the cliff. That must have been fun for you. I am still hoping that it's just with Scarlet Rot eventually. Mimic Tier is staying alive. Actually been catastrophic. If it wouldn't have inflicted fire while I was down there, it would have been dead instantly. That kind of fight. roughly. That's kind of what I was relying on to do it. That's all it got. I'm pretty sure that's going to make damage here. So now it just needs to stay alive long enough for it to take down. Maybe the tier can die now because I can stand back and still have it be damaged on the constant. I'm hoping that this will work. Its health bar is very, very close. I should probably heal so I'm at least at full health and watch to make sure I'm not falling on the many. I say watch and then it starts throwing fireballs at me. Of course it does. Ooh. Your fire sucks. Stop it. Guys, that's grand. Get out of the fire. Okay, remember to the fire giant. Okay. Okay, that's progress. I actually spent time trying to look into what else I could do besides this today, and for the short time that I tried to look into things, didn't find anything else. Most of the time they want you to do a lot of the early game stages. A lot of things that I didn't do, but oh well. Like NPC quest lines that I skipped over accidentally, but it happens. Quest lines in this game tend to be kind of obtuse, we'll say. Should I get off my horse to climb up here? I probably should, just in case. So there's a very small chance that this is an ending that I'm heading towards. I'm hoping not, I should say. Because I still have some major things that I'd like to do in this game. But if I reach an ending, I reach an ending. I'll play it again and find out other things. I keep seeing that they're praising my messages. I want to look, but I'm not going to at the moment. It'd be catastrophic to fall from up here. The whole tree over there. I think it wants me to crawl up forward to giants. It did want me to crawl up here. So, is something down there? There must be, right? I don't want to just jump, obviously. I don't see an easy way down. It's a little less over there. I'll try and head that way. How far does this go? Down. Far enough that it might kill me. Is this the same as over there? I'm gonna guess that it's not. I'm gonna go the other way and check things out. There's a possibility I'm just being paranoid and you're just supposed to drop in from the point that you climb up the chain. But I'm not super sure on that. Is that a message floating in the middle of nowhere? Oof, there's a lot of dead spots right here. Probably from people that tried to jump in the wrong place. I'm guessing. Well, there's a set of grace over here, so I mean, at least that's good. So I won't have to crawl all the way up here from the other place. First off, lover. Didn't expect too high up. Listen carefully. think it's breathing they want me to hear, but I'm having a hard time telling. So, do I upgrade stamina or do I upgrade health? Right? You just sat down but didn't actually rest at the site of grace. Thanks so much. So if you press triangle a lot in any of the front soft games, it usually emotes. Oh, my... It's all even. So if I get this up to 74 and this up to 15, I don't think that I have to have the amulet on that makes me take more damage to be able to use the Scarlet Rot Sword. Right? No. Unfortunately, that isn't true because it's an intelligence. It's fine though, I don't really need it at the moment. I'm gonna switch back to using my bleeding sword, which isn't my strongest hitting sword, actually, but it should be okay. I'm gonna try... Oh. I keep seeing messages that are floating in the air, but I fear that they're just floating in the air because they threw them and they popped in that area. It doesn't always mean that you can walk there. It is curious that they put the Site of Grace here, though. I do think there's a reason. First off, lover. I wish I knew what you meant. Maybe I can talk to her here? I can talk to her. Let's talk to her.
I have long observed the lands between.
Cool.
This world is in dire need of repair and death.
Okay.
Indiscriminate. Are you prepared to commit a cardinal sin?
So yes, this is a solid do or don't thing. I mean, the game's led me to this point. I can always go back and get the other endings, and I still need to do NPC quest lines that of some of the NPCs that I believe had died. So I'm gonna go with yes this time around for now.
Very well.
I don't
Let
agree
my
with it though.
hand rest upon you for but a moment.
Did I just die? I'll talk about it after. I'm gonna mute myself. Oh, what? So what's happening right now, in case it's not showing it, is my character, his limbs fell blank, and she's reaching out towards the center with it starting the fire, and the fire is going directly into her hands. And she is burning alive.
O Erd Tree, you shall burn. Burn for the sake of the new Lord. Thank you for guiding me here. one who walks alongside flame shall one day meet the road of destined death. Goodbye.
So I don't know how much of that you guys saw or couldn't see, unfortunately. But essentially she burned herself in order to beg Earth Tree to burn. And now we're back to the floating lands of something. I'll check out what you guys can see in a minute. I think it's really annoying when PlayStation does that. It actually blocks you from viewing the scene. So give me just a moment to see if you guys can see all that. Oh, it did let you actually see it even though it said the scene was blocked. Well, that's dumb. Okay, good. That's probably a good thing. I don't know why PlayStation does that sometimes. It did have a black box over some of the screen trying to block some of the scene, but you could see it for the most part, so it's whatever. I don't know where we are. I know that I went through a portal to get here before. Oh. Okay then. So we're back here a second time. I wasn't over here on this side the last time. I was somewhere on those floating rocks. Okay, well, I guess if I'm here, I might as well explore. I failed. Liar ahead. Crumbling Parmabazula. Yeah, so I have been here before via the Tower of the Four Belfries. Circling around, oh, circling around. Why did you fail here? The bug. I want to go home. Well, sorry. Actually, you probably are home, realistically. So I am sticking with my guess that the person who was traveling with us, the maiden or whatever, was a firekeeper. And that some of these characters are kind of reborn characters from the Dark Souls series. Because that seems to make the most sense, at least to me, because the characters are kind of reborn in a way as the same types of things as what was going on in Dark Souls. They could even connect them, all their games technically, Demon Souls, Dark Souls, and Bloodborne. I believe it started with King's Quest, but I haven't personally played King's Quest, so I don't know much about that. I just know that it exists, and that's about it. I'm gonna kill all these, just because I think I'm better. They're giving me tons of runes for doing it. And then you. Okay. So that was that then. Liar ahead. Be wary of left. Defeating one by one required ahead. Okay. I guess so. that one. Well, you definitely didn't have to defeat those one by one. But I wonder if all the ones in the previous room would have attacked me if I would have came in here. Lightning-proof red litter. Try jumping. I want to. I really do. But I'm gonna wait. Race ahead. Which is exactly what I was waiting for. Do I think that jumping into the tornado was a wise idea? No. Am I willing to do it since I can come right back here now? Right next to it? Yes. So... I mean, go figure. I don't know what else I was expecting. The graphics down there were really bad, but you're really not supposed to go that way anyway, so... Friend required ahead. Guess we'll find out. I'm gonna equip my other sword for now. I think it'll take out these enemies that I'm currently facing easier. This one. Be wary of dragon. Ooh, that sounds fun. Lightning. Be wary of dragon. Well, it depends if I can reach the dragon or not, right? I can summon now. There it is. Hi, you. Ooh, it's a red lightning dragon. Ooh. Red lightning is especially dangerous. I probably actually won't stick around to fight this one yet. I do want the item that's really good though. Dragon wound freeze, so it's useless. Fun. I don't think I could drop there, which means I was supposed to go up. Seek comfort. Okay. I'm sure that dragon is supposed to be devastating, but I'm not ready to do that yet, so we're not going to be devastated. Are you stalking? Sulking? We're doing both in a minute, because I'm going to backstab you. Ow. Ow. Devastating, aren't you? Too bad I have a really heavy weapon now at my disposal. Still no jumping. There is jumping just down there. But I'm not ready to go down there yet. Instead I'm gonna jump up here and pick up another smithing stone that I don't need. Grand. Another one. Ooh, is that one dark? Because I can't hit it if it's dark. No, I think it's just in bad lighting. Yeah, it's just in bad lighting. Was all. Another one? They were all over the place. Hidden path ahead. We'll see. Running forward. My head fingers. Is this the hidden path? Or is this? Well, that's not a hidden path, so... Could this be opportunity? Opportunity... Oh, it's burning. Oh. Over there is where I was when I teleported over here, and then I couldn't get to here from way up there. Very interesting. So I see stuff down there. I'm not ready for down there yet, though. I want to go up around the other way. This place is so big. These areas that feel huge... Oh, I've already been here. Often feel overwhelming. Okay, so I already went all the way around that. What is doing lightning damage? That thing is doing lightning damage? Not just any lightning damage, red lightning damage. It has to die. That is the only way here. That's okay. I didn't expect that to go over that way, but it's just fine. I actually want to bring this, like right there. Is fine. My hair is kind of a disaster right now, but it's fine. Great, okay. Anything following me? No. So I don't know where the mage one was. These are ones on the outside who like killed me. Oh, there's the mage one. So I'm gonna try and take care of these ones first. I wonder if they can get hit by each other. No, they're not. That fucking red lightning attack kills me in 3 hits when I have 1,555 health points. So that means it's taking off at least 550 per strike. That's fun. So are you gonna follow me down here? You are. Well, now you have to die. Because we can't have that happening while I'm trying to deal with fucking red mage bullshit and a bunch of other wolves. I need to kill the one that's over there first, the one in white. This is the wrong one. That's fun. Where did the one in white go? There are a lot of those. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, well, maybe I can have them come up here where I won't be hit by red lightning damage. Can you still hit me with red lightning damage all the way up here? Seems like it's a bit tougher for you to get me way up here. Okay. Ow. Okay, you need to die. I don't know that attack, unfortunately. Okay, it's dead. There's another one somewhere. That's very unfortunate. It's undetermined where it is, too. There's one that hasn't seen me yet. If I could determine where the other one was, it'd be great, but that's not gonna happen, so... It has to be able to see me to strike me, right? So it's probably up above somewhere, unfortunately. But that's fine for me because there's a site of grace here, and everything else is just fuck off for the moment. So I lit the site of grace, I didn't rest there, so the creatures didn't come back here so I can keep investigating a little bit more without all the danger. Because I want to look this way before I actually rest there. Oof, there's a way down on this side and a site of grace on the other side. Should I look the other way first? Rose drowned. That's all fine and dandy. I guess I'll go down and then I'll come back to the other one. Visions have turned back. Lured ahead. That's actually worrisome. Oh, what the fuck? Really? Okay. Well, if we're gonna deal with worm faces, we need the correct setup, which is in this menu. I need it to switch to Lynetta, which is my bow person, but it doesn't seem that I can summon directly where I'm at anyway. Left. I was I was pressing stuff while flipping through menus, so I actually walked to a different place than where I was. By accident, seemingly there's a higher path. I mean, this doesn't bother me, really. Stealth required ahead. Why stealth? Why is it always liar? It probably was. Am I supposed to be over there? I'd like to assume I was. Supposed to go this way? Luring out here. I'd rather not. I think I'll just explore this way first. So there was a lift like that over at the Tree of Mikola, or whatever it's called. What I called it was the Tree of Mickey. I'm gonna summon my archer here, and there's a possibility we could take some of these out. You know, it's maybe not a grand idea, but my archer is at +10 now. This would be why it's... Let me roll, please roll, please roll. That was why it was possibly not a grand idea, because there were so many. What? Seriously? How are you even supposed to move amongst this mess? Okay. So, fuck taking the higher path, because there's nothing up there anyway. Oof, that's reason to take the higher path right there. Are you kidding me? You coated the area in blight? Well, excuse me then. I'll go back to actually using the higher path. That I didn't know you absolutely had to use. Sea Clatter. Yeah, right. They actually hit all the way the fuck up here. Go away. So there's a spot here in the middle that's separate from the island over there. Should I explore here real quick? No, they're connected by water. So there's also an area over there. Okay, so it said luring out, so what is the plan here? Can I get one's attention without attracting the others? 'Cause that would be the point. Well, that's an attack I haven't seen yet. Okay, that one's dead. But that did attract the others, unfortunately. Ow, what the fuck? Okay. I need to be within a certain range for the archer to be able to stick around. Which sucks, I guess. Okay, so just this one left? Maybe archer would be a good idea for this. That shouldn't kill me. That was at full health. Whenever you just get there, doesn't matter, please die. Oh, she's dead, that's fun. So with it, that could have been dangerous. And they didn't really give me anything of use. That's fun. I was hoping it'd at least give me some type of special item. Like a Glovort Picker Spell Bearing. Yeah, that'll work. Is that a pathway to get up there? Or was it supposed to be a pathway down? Doesn't matter. We're not there right now, and we're already down here, we're not heading down. So, let's go this way. Fire ahead and short precious item ahead. Giant oh giant, where? do not see a giant anywhere. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Be wary of left. Oof, I see. There's an item right next to it that I'm gonna want. So we're going in and then we're going out. Nope, that item sucks. I think I got what I wanted from down here. There really weren't a lot of runes for the type of shit I was dealing with, but it's whatever. Can I strike this? No. Usually my blade doesn't go through things altogether though, usually it points off from it. So it's a little weird that that's not the case there. Is that a cave? No. Right? There's nothing down there? There's a dog. Should I check it out? I mean, I guess I can. Oh, the dog's evil. Some of these dogs don't attack you even after you've killed. Oh. What the fuck? Oh. I see. Goodbye. It was a trap, is what that was. And a good one at that, because I fell for it. It's okay. I'm leaving now. Goodbye, worm faces, because that's what the game decided to call you. Is there anything over here? There might be. I should probably at least attempt to check it out, right? Oh, that's fun. It's a platforming thing. I'm gonna love platforming in this game. I'm not awful at it, really, but it can be a little strenuous sometimes. Wary of dragon. Expect no precious item ahead. Wary of dragon, all the more let there be battle. Is that seriously what's here? Well done. Cooking stone. It is what's here. Grand. Well, I'm leaving, dragon. Goodbye. It was so nice to see you. Totally not strenuous enough to make me fall off and die. I mean, maybe we'll come back to these dragons later, but not right now. I've fought enough dragons in this game. I think I must have fought 10 of them at least. 10 of them plus 3 because I had the original 3 from the communion, so 13 dragons. There isn't really a need for more than that. At the moment, anyway. Oh, there's an item this close. All good items here. They're great. Keep moving. This way? Yes, this way. Likely arms. Can't get in there. It's another one of those situations where you'd say badly. It's a shortcut, but I don't think so. Be wary of ranged battle. I don't trust them anymore, and they don't say when they say there's no item ahead. Hi. Oh, the skeleton? That's weird. A wolf skeleton thing. There's actually a small gap here that totally would have killed me if I wouldn't have looked. They're all skeletons. This area is right here is huge. It tried to push me off the edge with it. Thank you so much. That was a grand time that I was fully expecting. Star Custom levels not. Hi. My sword is extremely heavy, so there's really no way unless I get hit with something really strong that I'm going down. Okay. My messages are constantly being appraised nowadays, huh? Can I jump to this? Is this gonna kill me if I try to jump to this? I made it. Just a sniffing thing? Ooh. Do I jump back the same line? I do. Okay. So you're the one who's been shooting at me. Let's take care of you. Hi, it's me. Madness. I see a bunch of madness down there. It looks like there is a way to drop, but I'm not prepared to do that. Dog? Here. I agree with here more than anything. It's way down, isn't it? I see. Just one to look around. Item up here. With arrows, it's giving me all the things. That was scary. Ranged battle required ahead. That's not happening. This isn't the area with the dragon. Strong foe. This is Site of Grace right over there. Excuse me while I run this item real quick. Something has fire. Are you the thing that has fire? You must die. You're stronger than I thought you'd be. That's alarming. Please attack. You're not the thing that had fire. That one is. But you look the exact same. F. It's okay. So I assumed that if you didn't choose to have the maiden come with you, that you couldn't burn the herb tree later in the game, right? I don't actually see anything that way. This area is kind of crazy. I wonder if there was a way in there. I don't see it right now. There's probably not. But I have no way of actually knowing. I think that I'm just gonna ignore most of this and make a few jumps and make it past it all. Let's not get caught up by the fire things this time. I do want to explore a little bit though. For items like whatever this could be. Grapple stone, so it's useless. Fun. I could go to the Site of Grace or I could go down. There's no guarantee if I go to the Site of Grace that I can get back here. So, where was the hole? It was over here. Down here? What's this way? Item. Oh, hi. So glad you're here. Where you've left. Oh, fuck. Well. You're just... all of you are here? I'm so glad this has been a thing. Well, there's a path downwards. My words got... Am I supposed to drop? Am I supposed to drop? Please tell me I'm supposed to drop. Oof. Wherever the site of grace was, it's gone now. It was probably above me somewhere, maybe. Is that a knight? Oh. Are you gonna be something that's extremely powerful that I'm gonna regret attacking? I bet you are. Well, you don't have tons of health, but I can still regret attacking you. I don't. That was easy enough. Strong foe ahead. Try lowering out. That one? Where are you right? Right. Oh, I see it. Oof. It sees me too. I hear it running towards me. Come over here where you're away from the other knight. 100% physical damage on my shield. Well, that wasn't too bad. Okay. I'm just shattering tons of things. Okay, well, let's take care of this one. Took a hit, but one hit out of... I can summon these men now. Not that they're incredibly great, but I'm glad that I can do that. I was like, what is this area for? It's for a single item. More smithing stones. I don't want more smithing stones. I mean, something like a Great Dragon Stone of Law would be cool, because usually Great Dragon Stones of Spirit Spring? I think that would torrent to try jumping. Fuck. Really? I can't summon for it, so that's a lie. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There is an item up there near the top of this, so there is possibly a way in, but not what we're doing right this second. Let's try. Jump just in case. Jump just in case. Fall. Run. Get the beastman that's right there. Stairs. Wall. Ooh, that person can come up above, somewhere the other way. That's interesting. Fuck that guy. Yeah, I can't use furnace here, so those definitely aren't spirit strengths. We're gonna have to jump here. Trap. Fire ahead. No, it was a trap. It's just coming from the other direction. And a site of grace. Very, very dark site of grace. Should probably rest here for a second. Just in case anything was following me. Old friend, help me. If only I had a life. It says behold friend. Oh, that is not a friend. That is not a friend at all. Fuck, again? Oh, it's one of those. Is this one of those areas where there's gonna be multiple of them? Because that's always fun. I need to switch my equipment to... maybe skeletons? Skeletons might work. Oh, there's both of them. That's fun. That's really, really fun. That hurt. That was very ouch. That's half of that one's health. I hate it when it does this. Please don't do this. Ow. I can see why they give us the checkpoint. I need to decide what type of damage to use here. I'm surprised that it didn't give me a choice in who to sacrifice, and that she automatically sacrificed herself, and that I wasn't a choice in that. With two of them, the Scarlet Rot Dog won't stand a chance, especially at +6, so... Excuse me. I think my best option is the Mimic tier here. Do I think the Giant Sword is something that's going to work here? No. I know that they can both be inflicted with Scarlet Rot, so I'm going to go with the Rotten Sword to start. If I can't do it that way, I'll try Bleeding Effect. Oof. You hit me right off the bat. You're so kind to me. So we're going to run over here and then try to summon the Mimic, and then hopefully heal before they hit me. I also don't want to die. This strategy is somewhat hopeful, given the fact that there are two giant beings. Really? They were being inflicted by the Scarlet Rot. I can do it this way, I just need to watch out for that black and white magic. Even if only one was being inflicted by the Scarlet Rot, once we kill one, the other one should be easier. My hope is that we can kill the bigger one first, because I know that the skinny one is a bit easier to kill. It doesn't start out that way every time, okay. Oof, I tried to dodge that, I ran first right. Just didn't have to work that time. Oh, he's here. I was gonna join you over there, but you can't. Ow. Your spin attack is devastating. Please do not. Okay, Scarlet Rot damage has started on the other one. So, let's kind of use the distractive tactic and... or not. You're supposed to focus on me, jackass. Okay, so this one's going to be Scarlet Rot really effective. This isn't a grand way to go about it, but if I can beat them this way, great. So now I just have to try and avoid them, I think, for the time the Scarlet Rat takes to whittle them down to nothing. And hopefully I can. Looks like it'll be a while. The thing is, even if I beat them both, I don't know if there's more after this or not. Because there is a chance that that's a thing. I tried using a healing potion. Please use the potion. Thank you. Ow. Because of bullshit like that I know that they can do it. They stopped being damaged. Why? Why do some enemies just stop being damaged all of a sudden? I'm using constant potions and backing up the entire time. If I defeat one of them, will it do major damage to the other one? They're just throwing shit at me together. That's all they're doing. I tried to roll there out of that, and it just didn't happen to work. Okay, so can I attack you? What? There's more after I defeat them than likely. Ow. What the fuck? Okay. Because its health didn't go down at all. I did kill it. It summoned another one? That's not duo. A duo is two. Why in the fuck has this happened? I don't have any... Oh my god, I have to defeat each of them twice. That is not duo. Duo is two. Just so we're clear, I have the label completely covered. Because YouTube likes to jump on people's ship for stupid reasons. Is there a possibility the archer would do well? I doubt it. So, if I have to face them twice, I need something that's hard-hitting. Scarlet Rot's hard-hitting, but I don't think it's hard-hitting enough. I can try something with a bleeding effect, but cornering one of these guys, I don't think is going to work well. I have a hard time even splitting them apart, but cornering them is probably not going to go the way I want it to. the amount of damage that one hit from those is pretty bullshit too. I'm standing right next to you. Stop using long-range attacks. And the Mimic Tear is dead already without either one of them dying this time. How in the fuck? See, I think when you heal one, that should be it. It should come back in a second form again. Man. I can already tell this fight is going to be stressful. I can only hope that after defeating them the second time, that hopefully there isn't a third iteration of them. Because there is a chance that there is. Yes, a slim chance, but it's still a chance, which is grand, I guess. I hate the fucking flame attack where you're all the way around it too, where you aren't supposed to hit it at all. Also, I did a full flask animation there without getting any health for it. Would you stop? I did a full rollback to transfer. That did nothing. That was super fun. Like, I don't understand that whole circular attack where there's black and white fire all the way around. Are you doing that again? What was that black and white attack for? Oh, you were resummoning another one? Is that what's going on there? If that's bullshit. Oh, fine. I love it when you do a strong attack, I do not. I'd love to put an archer somewhere and just go about it with an archer, but I don't think that'll work because I think it'll just throw things at it so it's dead, because those throwing attacks do major damage. Is there a possibility that my heavy hitting weapon will work with my Mimic Tear? I'm gonna doubt that this will work well. I'm gonna try it anyway. Does it take for this thing to stun? Because 12,000 damage doesn't do it. Oh, seriously? I was blocking by the time he even came forward, but whatever. Whatever. And how come the black fire that you summon doesn't hurt you? Really? Am I just completely not able to use anything? Oh, thanks. So it wouldn't let me use my shield. There, several different points. Wouldn't let me use a healing flask at multiple different points. Is it because I was cornered? Was it because of its weight? Like, was I inside it or something? I don't know. I mean, I can try the archer. I don't think it's gonna work. But I can try it, just to kind of see what happens. Put the archer somewhere over here. See, this is exactly what I thought would happen, is that they would try to rush the archer. There is no sunlock point for these guys either, which is ridiculous. So, the best luck I was having was with the Skull Rot weapon, so I should probably return to that. Right? The only thing is, since I'm using something to be able to give me the stats to wield it, I take more damage. Choose one of these. What does this do? Alleviates death blight buildup. I wish I would have known that sooner. Too late now, though. What does this do? I could use, maybe, I might be able to use something like that on my main weapon. Because it doesn't have an effect, so I might be able to use these. I cannot. That's fun. That I can't use any of these with a weapon that doesn't even really have an effect. I can't change the ashes on this weapon. It doesn't have them. It just kind of does its own thing. So with the weapon with Scarlet Rot, can I use them? No. Okay, well, that's weird. I also wish that you could change what you summoned later in the battle, if you had enough FP. But that's not really a thing that you can seemingly do either. Really? I wasn't able to attack you because my mimic was there to use the reach me. I have my shield up the entire time, and it wasn't doing anything. stuck in our tornado attack the second I come over here. Really to that too, that the second everyone dies, the Minotaur dies too. She didn't do any magic stuff on the other one, so I fucking didn't care. It's a fail anyway, so I might as well die. To about 4,000 strikes all at once, and neither one of them stun locked. Which is fun. I tried to roll, but it didn't let me roll out of that area where there's just tons of attacks either. Tried to roll there, it wouldn't roll. Holding the block button while you're dodging at my health bar, still holding the block button. Still holding the block button. Did you literally just push me into the other one's attack? You're so nice. Rolling and it's not letting me even dodge that. The fact that you have to defeat them both together once is bullshit enough, and then they had a second time in. one should be dead. And I feel like if you defeat this one without using any magic, it should become the second one. What happened to the Scarlet Rot effect on the big guy? So all those hits and you didn't get any Scarlet Rot effects? That's fun. So at least 10 hits without gaining any Scarlet Rot effects. Great. So I wonder if I can inflict Scarlet Rot on one of them, run away until it's dead, and then use my summon. They both start at the same point. It's pretty bullshit that they throw an instant black and white fireball at you. Are you not gonna come towards me? I'm right here. Like, what type of bullshit was that? I was holding my shield the entire time. It hit my shield once and cut through my health bar. I don't think I'd be as annoyed at this either if they didn't constantly try to throw flaming balls of fire at you forever. Fix it. Still no Scarlet Rot. Trapped inside of an cactus. What even hit me? What hit me? Because anything that hit that pillar should have bounced off. Like, an instant, immediate fireball. Unless you run in this direction, it's impossible to dodge. And then they try to follow it up in seconds. Like, and the fireball takes so much health. I was holding the block button. Right, okay. All those hits, no Scarlet Rat damage at all. You know, it'd be a lot different if they summoned them. You know, they could start with the bigger one, and then summon the skinny one, and then summon a big one, and then summon a skinny one. In that order, instead of having them together. Yeah, it always instantly starts off with the fireball that's supposed to hit me, I think. I'm just getting lucky this time. 100% rolling the time that it let me. I hit the circle button counting 13 times. And evidently they have 6,666 health apiece. So, 666,000 times 4, 666,000 times 4, 666,000 times 4. No, it's 6,666. 6,666 times 4. 6,666 times 4. Which is 26,664 damage total that I need to inflict. They are the epitome of evil. Too many sixes. So far away. Please stop. Really? This one leads halfway across the room. I mean, if I could... They had giant black fire around them, and then they just have to step in the stage. Oh, grand. I'm so glad you learned how to get on top of that, and you couldn't before. Like, I really feel like the instant fireball that they throw at you is a Kikuchi move. Attacking through each other. Also, all those that attack against him, including Emerald, attack didn't inflict Scarlet Rot on him. I just inflicted it now. Grand. Still one of those instances where the instant that one of them see the magnetic carriers too. I can't move. I can't move. Like, I really do feel that the fact that it can summon the other one early is really bullshit too. I jumped over it that time. And why did it suddenly stop having scarlet rot damage? Which one can suddenly stop a scarlet rot having scarlet rot damage happen? Which I don't understand. I'm stuck in the corner. Try dodging. Still can't move. Still can't move. So you took my entire health bar after stunlocking me. Man. I'm gonna switch back to this for now. It didn't instantly throw a fireball at me that time. How fun. My door opening actually made me jump. Like, I could only hear my headphones, so I didn't hear my door at all. And I jumped so big. It's just my sister, though, so it's okay. It wasn't a killer coming to my room to murder me. Just know that happens sometimes. I cannot move. Please back up. Thank you. And the fact that it can attack me with its sword, this giant pillar, is kind of a what the fuck moment. Great. I wonder if I should back to the area now, or I have to do two of these in a cave. I think that was somewhere in the Mountain of Giants. Or whatever. That would give me some practice with doing this, maybe. So again, the exact time that I killed one of them, the Mimic died. So now I'm still left with the other one. I need to move. Can you let me move? I still can't move. Oh, you fucking kidding me. So it didn't allow me to even move. It's okay. I think I'm gonna go to the Forest of Giants area where I had to defeat these guys one by one instead of both together. I'm not sure if it's 4 of them, but at least they'll be separated so I can do something else there. I was trying to think where there was other caves I'm sure that I haven't defeated. I just don't know where they're at yet. So that was over by the lake, so it must have been this one. This was semi-recent, so I mean, this is memorable. It was also memorable because snails were summoning things, which is kind of a strange thing. Okay. So, I think I unlocked the shortcut here, so I can go directly to the boss. So my Mimic Tyrann for equipment. Um, let's switch to the Skull Rot weapon again, because I think that that's effective against areas that only have one. I don't want to go that way. That's not the way. Can't be. Very dark. That hole's death. I don't remember the pathway, which is kind of awful. Okay, so this is the pathway out. Was this not one that I opened a shortcut for somewhere? Maybe I didn't. Well, I can try and run to the point where it's the end. Tons of things are probably gonna chase me. I'm just gonna try and ignore them. This is one of the harder areas because there's wolves and samurai people that they summon. And the samurai people have actually pretty good weapons that they're using. But if I can get to the boss door, then I won't have to worry about any of it. Which I believe is right down here. Yeah. So I want to summon, heal, and get to it. My Mimic is trying to attack the things that are outside the boss field. That's grand. The Mimic decided to join up, finally. You can't put the bow down on this type of enemy. It's probably because it's close to or whatever, but I don't know for sure. I need to get out of that. I tried really hard to get out of that, and well, he didn't kill me. Extremely lucky. Why can't I reach it? Please, you're right in front of me. Please get hit. Okay. So there is another phase with the other one. The skinny one wasn't so bad later on, but this one still sucks every single time. Really? There's that fire attack all the way around it, too. At all? Thanks. wouldn't be so bad if these big guys attack like super fast all the time. Like, that took my full stamina bar. I couldn't avoid it anyway. I'm stuck in a corner. I can see inside of the creature's guts. Like, I can't ever dodge that because it stun locks super hard. Trying to block. Wouldn't let me block. Now I'm gonna die because of the fact that it wouldn't let me block that fucking attack. It wouldn't let me block the rolling attack because it grinds my stamina down completely, even at 44 points in the stamina, and then it grinds into my health, which I also have 44 points into. Fun. Super, super fun. So, can I survive this? I can. I didn't notice there were ledges before there. Where does this drop me? It's kinda not worth it, because I still have to run through all the bullshit portions either way. The mimic here didn't get distracted by whatever tries to chase me through the boss door. Oh, I should change to a different weapon since I know that it can't be inflicted with Scarlet Rod. Well, that's fine. This does major damage compared to what I was using. Yeah. Okay. It wouldn't let me out and then tried to kill me after the stone wall. I would have been really mad. It continued its rolling phase after attacking. Rolling. How nice of you. Dead. Hey, is there more? there is more. Oh, the snail that was summoning though. Okay. Godskin swaddling cloth. Black ritual flame. Ooh, that gave me tons. Skinny sword ahead, didn't expect plump sort. Exactly. You know, if you take down an entire health bar, you don't expect more to be coming. We should see what the thing was that I got. It's on that menu. Oh, yeah, we should go back and return the bells to the weird maiden things, too. It's not in spells. Wait, what was it? It's talisman. Successive attacks restore HP. Oh, I'm gonna want that. Yes. That is exactly what the boss has been using against me. The boss that I said has 4 separate health bars. Hell yeah. I'll definitely take that. This is a greatly raises vitality, but even with it equipped, it doesn't actually adjust anything. Let's go back to having a later equipment load. Instead of having as much stamina. I'll still have tons of stamina, it'll just be a little different. Just like, I'd say maybe 20 to 30 less. But I already have a large amount, so it doesn't matter. So does that mean my Mimic tier will restore health for successive hits too? Because that'd be really cool. So, let's stop at the site of Grace real quick and level up, and then we can move towards something else. Never mind, we actually can't level up. Okay, well, we can return to the round table for a moment. I did that already. Okay. That was the part in Ranny's quest. That's what. That's why these are different colors, because they're connected to her quest line. Yeah. Let's go back to the round table and take a look at what we can do. Because I want to buy some more of the Ghost Glowwort, or however it's pronounced. Um, and see what new Ghost Glowwort we can buy, and what else we can buy with the other bell that we picked up. English is hard sometimes. Give me a break. Oof, no, I didn't want to buy that. I want to offer Bell, offer 4, and offer 3. Then purchase. Ooh, I can buy a 7 and 8 for smithing stones now. And for Goldfort, I can now strengthen... That says 9. 7, 8, and 9. 3. Let's if I have 3 of each of them. Now, let's go see what we can do with that, because it might be major. It might not. What? What? What has happened?
I knew you'd be back. Lay out your arms. Let's get smithing.
I can't ask what happened to her? This leaves me having a lot of questions. Yeah, I have tons of questions, really, but there's not a single one that is probably going to be answered in this playthrough. Ooh, I got to full. I upgraded that sword to full. Yeah, I have tons of questions about that, but none that could easily be answered. So I guess if my weapon's at full, I might as well start upgrading my shield too, right? I think I can buy Smithing Stone 6. Hey, the door is open. Huh? Oh, D is dead, attacked by Blight. What the fuck happened here? So, that means D had to have tried to kill her. Madness. Oh yeah, that is what madness looks like. I assumed that this was all from me burning the Erd tree. And it might be. Weird. So you should be infected with madness too, then. And you too, because it's all down here too.
No. How could I say Father has a no?
But you still say the same dialogue. I wonder if that's the only door that opened. I don't see anything new, but the madness stuff is everywhere. I definitely have tons of questions about this. She's gone too. I have so many questions about this. Because this is all as a result of me burning the Erd tree. It's very obvious that that's what led to this. She's alive.
Take a look around. The round table hold is burned, razed to the ground. Don't worry. I don't blame you. I'll continue spirit tuning just the same as before, which is why I need your help. persuading Master Hugh to leave. His roots are so knotted in this place. He won't last much longer if he stays here. His shackles are broken. He's a free man now. It's high time he put the Round Table behind him.
I do agree. I've really liked Rodrika throughout this playthrough. At first, when you first meet her, she's sympathetic towards the fact that her crystalids or her jellyfish have left. She gives you the first summonable ashes that you can have anywhere in the game. For free, without any payment or anything. She just gives it to you, asking if you would do her a kindness of looking for the crystalids that look like the thing that you're able to summon. Which is great. Then, eventually, when she leaves, it appears like she's died, which doesn't happen, and she ends up here, staying beside the fire, right here. And you run kind of back and forth between some dialogue with Master Hugh, who thinks that her special ability could be Spirit Tuner, because she wasn't good at anything else. He's seen somebody who's like her. Her hair color changes, she sets up a shop, and she becomes a Spirit Tuner, and we eventually get to this point where a bunch of people are dead, and she wants to help Master Hugh leave. Hopefully that was clear and concise enough. I'm not really sure that it was. I do think that the Banished Knight Oleg would be a nice thing to have, but I do not think I have the FP to summon it right now. Yes, I can redistribute points to be able to do that, but I'm not going to. Not yet, anyway. I am gonna put some more points in the Swordstress and Night Maiden ashes. I haven't tried this officially yet, but I imagine that it'll be pretty good just because it came from the city of Nokron. And these people were pretty atrocious to me when I tried to beat them as a boss originally in the town of Stella. So that's the plan, is to put some points in there. I can get some more runes without going anywhere. I saved some of them. So we might as well put them to use. We can sell remembrances technically too. If we need tons of runes. Okay.
Ice.
So this is plus 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And so it should be at the full amount now. I want to upgrade the Scarlet Rot Dog too, just in case. I won't be able to upgrade it to plus 10 because I don't have another Great Glowwort, but it's a good option in case I need a different option. So, the question is what to upgrade next, obviously, and I got this one late game, so I think this could be worth it, just based on when I got it, but there's a possibility that it's useless. I want to go and take a look at the 2 fingers since I burned the Erd tree. Oh, interesting, they're straight up. I always wanted to strike these 2 fingers, really.
You've done it, I see. What use do you have for me now? I am a finger reader. I will remain here until their dialogue ends and the fingers speak again. Do as you please. Take whatever course seems most worthy to you. Now you may go.
Oh, interesting.
You'd force this tired old crone to work, even now. Ah, harder taskmaster have I never met.
What does this do? I mean, I won't ever use it. Or that. It's not gonna happen. Is anything in this list better than what I currently have? These are both 18.7. So, is that
Now,
stronger than
do
what I'm currently
you
wearing?
believe?
No.
Don't I see?
No. None of these are higher. It's the same, I think. 18.7. No, my armor that I'm wearing right now is greater. I expected the two fingers to kind of die when we burned the Erd tree. Surprisingly, that didn't happen. I do want to check out some other areas real quick, though. Obviously, they're still a thing, but what's going on in here? Oh, interesting. An actual corpse. What's interesting about this one is that it's away from the piles that are way back there. What do you think of all this? Are you still here? Surprisingly, you're alive.
You burned the Erd tree, didn't you?
I did.
And the round table is soon to follow. Ah, no need to fret about that. The round table hold served to put a tarnished upon the throne of Elden Lord. And if the Erd tree needed to burn for that to happen, then the round table must go as well. I'll stay at the round table for a time. I must learn all that can be taken from this place, and sear it into my memory. How could I call myself the all-knowing if I did any less? The pursuit of knowledge is without end, for knowledge is never a thing complete. Thus, I maintain the mantle of all-knowing. Perhaps the same could be said of guidance. Who's to say whether we'll remain who we are, once the fight is finished? What do you think, as one who aspires to become Elden Lord?
I'm not sure that I actually want to be the Elden Lord. I know that I've taken the steps technically to get there, but I'm not sure that's something that I truly want. As far as I can see, the doors are still closed down there. Nothing has changed. I'm gonna talk. My words are all scrambled at the moment. I'm going to talk to the blacksmith and try to get him to leave. I know that sounds like a bad idea, but I've upgraded the weapons and I'm gonna use it anyway.
Weren't you listening? As I've always said, you came to challenge the demigods and their god, to slay them. And as long as you do, I will always smith your weapons. It is what I wish. To smith a weapon for you to slay a god.
I mean, should I tell Rodrigo that? I probably should. Sometimes the dialogue is back and forth with those two since they seem close.
I see. Oh, is that right? So Master Hugh won't listen to you either. You have my thanks regardless. I'll try and talk him round next time. I know he was given this great entreaty to craft a weapon which could slay a god. Though I can't help but think of it as a curse.
Exactly.
Fearsome curse. Put on him by Queen Marika. And if that's the case, I'm not sure there's anything we can do.
there is something that we can do. Or at least I believe there's something we can do. It's killing her. If we can inform him that she's dead, there's a possibility that it'll break the curse. There's also a possibility if I kill her that I'll come back here and he'll be dead. Because that seemingly follows me around in these games, that everything dies.
I see.
And that's sad because I like some of the characters from these games. I really do. Well, I really hope that Rodriga doesn't die, but it's very likely she will. What happened to her?
I upset the girl. She says that now my chains are broken, I'm free.
You are.
If I stay here, I will be ruined with the round table.
That's also true.
What use have I for freedom now? I smith weapons to slay a god. I have lived and will die doing so upon this spot. Is there any other way?
Yes. I believe there is.
I see.
I can't say anything else about it.
Lay out your arm.
I actually kind of feel bad about the fact that I can't
I see.
do anything. Everyone that was here died. They died or left. Some of them I didn't find their bodies if they died. They didn't tell me where they were going, or I didn't remember. Or I didn't know. I mean, I really don't know what to do about it. Burning the Erd tree is what resulted in tons of deaths. I knew it was a bad idea. I didn't like the idea of it from the start. But it happened.
Lay out your...
Yeah, I feel bad about the entire scenario here. But there's really not much I can do. I need to pick up a smithing stone 6. I'm gonna hope that I can buy it. I might be able to. Unfortunately, I can buy 7 and 8, but I can't buy 6. It's okay, my shield's probably leveled up enough. Let's return to the blacksmith. We'll set our weapon to poison.
Lay out your arm.
And then go back and try to continue with the noble skins. The poison buildup on our weapon will be 117. Okay then. I guess let's head back. Is this where I was? It probably is. I probably should have leveled up first, or spent more runes in any way, but that didn't happen. Oops. Really? I wish you wouldn't attack me majorly with your objects. Let's attack the other one. Its health bar doesn't match the health bar down below. Oh, interesting. So is that it? That is it, okay. So I just had to deal the equivalent of damage to the health bar that's at the bottom. Now, I need to go back again to the round table to see what those give me before I can spend any of the runes. Which is good. I wanted to go back and check on the progress of things anyway. Well, she's still alive, which is always grand. I was a little worried about it. And he's still here. Oh, right. I can offer D spell bearing. Now that D's no longer with us. Oh, it gave me the other set of smithing stones that I don't need anymore. Doesn't look like it gave me anything else. So, he has his own area for the two things that I could have bought. Surprisingly, I can use this.
I see.
Plus 4. I think I can buy an amount to be able to upgrade it more. Because I think I have through 6 now. Nine, 8, 5, 4. Okay. Now I have 3 of those. I'm missing a weird amount in between somewhere. 2 and 2, just in case. Maybe it's 3 here. It might be 3. Making sure there's at least 3 on every one. I really wish I didn't feel bad about the state of the round table right now.
I see.
I mean, the game pretty much implied the entire time that this is what would happen. This is exactly what would happen, is what it implied, and I didn't listen to it at all. There's like this thunderstorm effect that I'm hearing every once in a while. It might be in real life. We were supposed to get some weather. Should I level up the perfumer? I don't know if I'll ever even get around to using it because FP cost is really high. I mean, I feel like I've leveled up what I'm likely to use. So, anything else is... it's probably a waste at the moment. I think it's in-game sounds that sound like a storm. Weirdly enough. So, now I'm getting to the dilemma point of what do I level up? Obviously, I can put points into health, which would be really helpful. Strength is only bringing up my attack power by 2, but it also improves my body. I mean, I like the idea of more health. Let's stick with health for now, and we'll have 1,606. We could search for Great Runes, the actual areas, which I haven't done. I should do that eventually too. But for now, I think I'm just gonna continue exploring where I've been. have a portal that displays memory pictures over in that corner. So if I'm looking down this way, I'm looking at my portal that's displaying pictures. It's a little distraction sometimes. So, oh, I didn't notice the giant dragon head. It did say dragon altar. I was like, where? One of those weird things that are in every boss room. So, this is where I entered. So this way. Oops. There's a site of grace right next to it. Did I go the wrong way? I must have gone the wrong way, right? That means the sides of the room are identical. They are. They're just identical. Weird. So I wonder if I could have entered from this side then, because there's a summoning thing on this side. No joy ahead. I see. You're throwing shit at me from all the way down there? Seriously? I'm hoping that the storm-like sounds are in the game, and that's not actually happening outside. They're quite loud and alarming. I should probably check, but I'm gonna ignore it. For now. Was I supposed to go that way instead? It's a little late now, I suppose. Hello? Oh, so those the storm sounds that I was describing are actually the outside sounds. So my headphones just are picking it up really well. That's kind of alarming, if I had to be honest, but oh well. Is there anything actually over here? No. Well, that's fun. Might actually go outside and enjoy the rain a little bit. But I want to behold octopus. That's a dragon. How did you get this far if you thought that was an octopus? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Well, there's a pathway this way. I may be skipping out on some things. I probably am. I just wanted to hop back for the item. It's probably another spitling stone, something that I don't even want. So, I was trying to hear if it was raining. I just opened the window, and I can't actually tell because the game sounds are covering up the sound of the storm, except for when it's thundering. Let's go this way. We can go back the other way in a little bit. Oh, never mind. There's just a way down. Did I see a site of grace in there? There's no way, right? We can check later. Oh, I think this is the same way. I just dropped down differently. It is. Oops. That's fun. Oh, not there that I dropped down. There was somewhere that I dropped down. Oops. Must have been in here. Excuse me. over there. Run. There's probably something back the other way, but I'm going this way this time. Somebody did a specific drop where they dropped right to the point where this item is. Is it right here? It is. Okay. Okay, what does that do? Vastly boosts physical damage negation. I'm gonna use it. I just about fell again. I would have been so disappointed in myself. Well, I can head up, so I guess let's maybe do that. Hi. How dare you? That's the one that's doing magic attacks, but let's look around. Just some cursed mate. Hi. So I know you're probably not fond of the idea, but would you die? Thanks. It's really helpful. So, let's jump just in case, because sometimes they have things that look like you can make it over there and you can't. Because there's a drop. Be wary of left. Left where? Left here. Oof. You totally deserved that. I just about fell off. Lightning Grace. It gave me some of my potions back for doing well there. Which I appreciate. Really nothing over here. So, are you supposed to use Lightning Grease and Dragon Blood Grease or whatever and all those items without a weapon that has deep power? Because if that's the case, that's silly. Oh, it's because I have the talisman on, I'm getting health back. Very cool. Did I not just go down there? I must not have, because that heads up there. No, this is different. Isn't it? It must be. It's not. I just didn't take the pathway over there before. Guess I didn't see it. This looks like too big a drop to just make down to there, though. And that kind of proves my point. There has to be a way over. And up there is probably it. There's a nice wind that started going with the storm. Seek the west. What do you mean? Why would I seek that direction? I don't want to go that way. I have no desire to go that way. I want to go hopefully up there. Just haven't found a way yet. leads me back around. But I want to go over there. How do I get over there, though? I can't light the braziers, or whatever they call them. Dropping would only put me back, right? I see something strange down there, but I'm not sure exactly what it is. Like, there's two weird areas down there that kind of look like enemies, maybe. Couldn't tell you if I wanted to, though. I wonder if I was supposed to drop over there. It seems like it's too high. Seek west. But I like the idea of seeking west. But I really love more seeking southeast. Man, if I could see anything that I thought would cushion my fall, I would jump to that. But I think this is just somewhere you're not supposed to jump. I might as well try it though, right? Because I'm here. So I'd have to probably... The game doesn't want you to do it that way. Okay. I sort of want to go back and try the Mikola fight again. At the Tree of Mikola, or whatever it's called. Now that I beat the Godskin duo here. Oh, this is the place I haven't been. But the problem with that is I'm worried about the 4 health bars. There's an area down there, but I don't know what it is. And an area over there. How did I completely miss this before? I went around the room and most of this was sealed. Did it open up after I looked around? Because that was pretty douchey. I'm not using a tanky weapon, so they're going. Okay then. That's fine. I'm gonna switch my weapon to the type that I was using here, and move on. We're gonna get past that. That will not block me. It's one single enemy, it's not a boss. I'll be okay at level 112. I wonder at what point this game is supposed to not feel overwhelming. I don't think I've gotten to a single point where I don't feel like this game is overwhelming to some extent. It did. It opened areas after I looked around. Ridiculous. Because now I can go up in the rafters and things. Is there seriously nothing here? Your fucking wind magic is over right now. High range battle. fuck your ranged battle. I'm looking to see if I can do anything major here. There's no reason for ranged battle there. Right? Yeah, there's no reason. Oof. It threw me off the edge. I would have landed at the correct place and then it decided boop boop boop. It's fine. So I'm going to end this live stream here for now. I'll come back later. I want to go and enjoy the storm. My sister maybe will enjoy the storm with me. So I'll catch y'all in the next live stream, where hopefully we'll be getting closer to the ending of the game. Because there was a comment on one of my videos that said, this is the place where you're getting towards the end. So, later!